understand that. But like I said, you go too far in one direction, you lose the message. I don't know how many of you all remember this, but about a year ago, there was a memo, not a memo, but like a leaked document that was meant for Stanford faculty and staff called the Elimination of Harmful Language Initiative. It's a 13-page document, and it's chock full of terms and phrases you should not use anymore because they are not good. That's great. Whatever I can do to make someone else feel comfortable, like men and women and non-binaries, people of all gender appropriations and the pronouns, feel comfortable, I will do. With that being said, there are some questionable ones on here that deserve scrutiny. They range on a spectrum of like, okay, that's reasonable, I get that one, to that's a stretch, to you're reaching. And I want to just read some of my personal favorites for you tonight. Like, I was learning, there's some of them on here that are like, that's reasonable. You don't want to say, let's have a powwow or bury the hatchet, because that can be seen as appropriating Native American culture. That's reasonable. You also don't want to say, that's when you don't want to say it. I should have differentiated them in different highlighting colors, because I almost had a slip there. Right. You don't want to say a walk-in closet, because that is discriminatory against people who can't walk. Some of you were nervous to laugh at that one. You would say open-aired closet. Okay, reasonable. That would put in the middle category, slight stretch. But then it gets strange. Don't say lame, say uncool. I would be more insulted if someone said, you're uncool, than if someone just called me lame. I think that is a much more severe, like, that's much more hurtful to me personally. But then they went for the jugular. Balls to the wall. You cannot say balls to the wall. That is a gender term. It is not inclusive. That is a top 10 saying. You can't take that away from me. I will say balls to the wall if need be. Throw balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. Right? If the issue is it's gendered, we can come up with gender-neutral terms. Dude, I'm slammed with work right now. It's just fucking my taint is to the paint. Like, I'm right? For the non-binaries, you could be like, dude, physics kicking my ass, cooch to the roof. Like, we can come up with some other ones, you know. And that's when I think they went too far, because now that whole list is kind of tainted by relatively normal words. So, you know, when you leave tonight and you're like, hey, and someone asks you, hey, how was the playground? You know, don't say someone killed it. Don't say someone bombed. I don't know what you should say. I think it's on here, but I didn't write a joke for that part. So just that's what you shouldn't say. Say you had a great time. Thank you, everyone.